Bears fans, the season is not over, but the Bears have just surrendered and absolutely quit on Matt Eberflus. The score right now, with 7 minutes left in the game, is 29-9. The Bears have zero signs of life, zero effort. They're going through the motions. This team has decided Matt Eberflus is not that guy. Now, the problem with that is that we just did this in wasting an entire year of Caleb Williams on what we should at this point call Ryan Poles' folly. And his folly was to keep Matt Eberflus around. And listen, Matt Eberflus, to his credit, never lost the team until today. They never gave up until the end. And maybe that end was last week. Maybe at the end of the game last week, they gave up. Coming off of a bye, the team felt deflated. They came back from behind. They found a way to win. Caleb Williams was able to come through in the fourth quarter to make something happen and gave the Bears a shot at winning before Tyreek Stevenson wasn't harassing the fans. He was actually motivating the Bears fans to cheer, not being involved in the game, not worrying about anything, but I don't know what. And then rumors come out during the course of the week, a week which consisted of DJ Moore questioning coaching, a week that consisted of Caleb Moore questioning the coaching on the team, a week where Keenan Allen questioned the coaching on the team, a week where it was open. And then these players had to be addressed by Matt Eberflus. Hey, you can't do that. What are you going to do about it? Because, look, when you're at this point, when you had an expectation, when you had a belief that you were a better team, Matt Eberflus is now 0-18, or will be at the end of this game in the month of November on the road, and 0-18 in November, I think since 2022. Matt Eberflus can't win games. He finds new ways to lose with almost no time left on the clock, and all you had to do was run out the clock and prevent a three-point conversion. The Chicago Bears and Matt Eberflus, who calls the plays for the defense, gives up a 55-yard run to Chuck Denomalo from Bill and Ted's Big Adventure or something like that for 55 yards and a touchdown when the Bears potentially could have figured a way to do something. And then what is going on in the second half? Caleb Williams normally gets a little opportunity to take charge, to start calling plays from the line of scrimmage. What happens? He's not doing that right now. Nothing's working. The team, and this is it, the team has given up on its coaching staff. The team no longer cares. The team no longer, whatever they're saying to this team no longer resonates. The players are shaking their head. Their body language is that of surrender. Tyreek Stevenson, very head down, all about business this week. He had a point to prove, actually not having a bad game. He's not getting jumped over like Jalen Johnson is by Trey McBride. So, things are falling off right now. The wheels have fallen off of the Matt Eberflus train. And here's the problem. The problem, guys, we're not done. This is only halfway through the season. And at some point, Ryan Poles, rather than making the tough call and taking care of you, the fan, rather than taking care of his team of players, he's going to take care of his boy toy, his coach, Matt Eberflus. And that means that Kevin Warren, if you're listening to anybody, if you are paying attention at all, if you're not checked out, worrying about when can I get a new stadium or whatever you're worried about right now, if you don't step in and figure out how to make this move now, and look, let's be fair, if Shane Waldron is the temporary head coach at this point, it doesn't matter. The Bears have played themselves almost out of playoff contention. They have the toughest schedule in the league. They've never fired a coach mid-season, probably not going to start today, and it is dereliction of a fan base at this point to do this. Now, let's just look at some stats. Caleb Williams, 18 of 33 for 190 yards. Normally you would look at that and you would say, oh, that's not bad. It doesn't look horrible, right? Well, until he just completed a 40-yard pass or two, I guess, it was looking a lot worse. So, again, as we're looking at the game winding down with 6 minutes left and the Bears down by 20 points, could a miracle happen? and the Bears end up winning? I don't think so. I think that's ridiculous to think. I don't see a path forward to how you do that. You're the Chicago Bears. I mean, even if you do, you're going to give up a Hail Mary at the end of the game, or you're going to give up a 55-yard touchdown run at the end of the half. You're a Matt Eberflus team, which means that the longer that this loser is on the sidelines calling plays for you, the more of a loser you're going to be. Now let's take a quick look here. These are the statistics, and this is why this is it, okay? Caleb Williams now 19 of 35, just missed his last couple of throws. DeAndre Swift, 16 carries, 51 yards. Chicago receiving. Let's break this down. 7 targets of Rome Odunze, 5 catches for 104 yards. 8 targets of DJ Moore. DJ Moore had only 4 catches, 33 yards. DeAndre Swift, 6 of 6 for 31 yards. Keenan Allen's been targeted 7 times, only had 2 receptions. By the way, he's getting overthrown. There's a couple. Look, Keenan Allen dropped a pass, but it's just getting overthrown. And then just not to put too fine a point on this, where's Cole Kmet? Cole Kmet has been in this game for the entire game. He hasn't been targeted yet. So you're now witnessing the biggest embarrassment for the Chicago Bears, a team that at one point this season was capable and is 2 plays away from being a 6-1 team. The only thing that stops a 4-3 team from being a 6-1 team is coaching. The Bears have lost by 6 points or less in all 3 of these games, which means that when you look at it and you start to look at coaching a team to win, this team should be 7-0. And if the team was 7-0 at this point, we'd be looking at this loss right here, and we'd be calling it a learning experience. We would be learning about the Chicago Bears at this point. But we're not learning about the Chicago Bears. We're learning that the Chicago Bears gave up on their coaching staff. What we're learning is that coaching staff doesn't care anymore. They've checked out. They've scored the fewest points in all of their division. Best defense? Yes. We have to be honest about that. Best team in the division until this game is over, by the way. Best team on defense to this point. But and the Bears, by the way, did turn the ball over with 4.5 minutes left. So, Caleb Williams with 4 straight incompletions. And that's the ball game. So the Bears are going to fall to 4-4. They'll have 172 points, not even close to any other team at this point at any level. And they will now have given up more points than Minnesota and Detroit by the end of this. Look, Matt Eberflus has turned a good team into an average team at best. He's been able to take and snatch defeat from the hands of victory 3 times so far, and it's not going to get better. So Matt Eberflus has to go. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Remember to bear down. We'll fight our way through the season. We'll do whatever. I mean, that's where we are right now. We'll do whatever to get through this season. But you are watching the end of Matt Eberflus. The excuses, the accountability. Who's accountable today? Accountability was the point all week long. Who's accountable now? Matt Eberflus, Shane Waldron. This coaching staff, it's abysmal. It's poor. It doesn't do the job. So we could have had Ben Johnson, by the way. He was waiting for this job. So if Ryan Poles can't make the call, Kevin Warren, you have to make the call, and they both have to go. And look, some of you are not going to like that because you like Ryan Poles. You like the fact that Ryan Poles brought in Chase Claypool. You like the fact that Ryan Poles brought in Nate Davis. You like these facts, right? You love these guys. These are the best guys. Oh wait, no, he made those moves. Those were horrible moves. No, he brought in Velus Jones. Wait, that's not it either. Look, guys, Ryan Poles made a couple of good moves. A lot of GMs will make a couple of good moves. But people who care about their football team and want to see this team succeed, that are selling their team short because they have some kind of enamored relationship with their head coach, don't deserve to be your general manager. So it's time for Matt Eberflus to go. It's time for Ryan Poles to go. This team will survive without them. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Bear down.